trust this Cardo voice recording, so I want to check it real quick. It is still working. It's been known to crap out on me a couple times. I love the Cardo system. Their app's pretty good, their devices are good, but there's just a few little kinks within the app and the connections and stuff. It's actually like a whole new perspective to me, honestly, because although I've ridden this road hundreds and hundreds of times, I've never rode it with snow on it. I've never rode through here with everything, you know, semi-covered in snow, so it's kind of like a whole different ride. Hands are still pretty warm in these gloves. Feet are really warm in these Climb dual sport boots. I love these Climb dual sport boots with the BOA on them. They are pricey. Man, everybody knows Climb is proud of their stuff, but the boots are something that I would say are definitely worth it. Alright, back to the Tundra here. Coats. Yeah, so a little bit more about this 24-hour race we signed up for. The Jeep, we're gonna do the Jeep. We're gonna do it in the Jeep first. That's in March, just because it's colder. They're not doing a bike class. That one's gonna start off in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and end up in Seneca Rocks. Now, they started doing these, I think last year was the first year for them. They did a similar one then that started in Seneca Rocks and ended in Point Pleasant. And it's you know, it's for a good cause. Backroads of Appalachia is doing some really cool stuff with giving us, you know, mapping us out, giving us more places to ride, supporting the riding community, Appalachia. And they're also, you know, these races are also charity. So I believe this first one is going to the West Virginia Children's Home, and you sign up, and I believe they ask for at least like a $100 donation. And if you're doing it in a vehicle, there are more requirements. You have to have a co-driver navigator. You have to have like recovery gear. You have to show them pictures of your rig. You know, they want you to have a chainsaw and a GMRS radio and first aid kit, stuff like that, which is smart, mitigating risk as much as they can. Now on bikes, obviously, that's not really the same thing. But if you would like to see the video of us attempting it in the Jeep, that'll be over on my other channel, as I almost slide out. That'll be on the R82 Explorer channel. If you just type in R82 and search, it'll come up. I'm going to put all the Jeep stuff over there, and then all the motorcycle-based stuff will, you know, stay over here. So when we do the same races on the motorcycle later in the year, they'll be on this channel. Oh, now, just because of the way a mountain sits, you can go from a solid sheet of ice to no snow at all. Crazy. We've went 5 miles since I checked in on there, but it still says 50 minutes. So, not sure. I really don't think I'm 50 minutes from my end. Oh, there's a pack of 3 dogs, guys. I'm going to have to do the old slow roll. That means I'm going to let them come up on me, and I really can't give it too much gas because I'm on ice. Oh, they're pretty chill. If that was still pure ice, though, that may have been a pain, but Yeah, what bike am I going to do the race on? So I've got the 701, I've got the DR, we've got the 250L, the WR450. More than likely, it's going to be on this DR right here, and there's a couple reasons for that. One, I'm the most comfortable and most familiar with it. Yes, the 701's a beast, but it's still new to me, and I'm just not super familiar with it like I am the DR. Two, Mason's going to be on his DR, so it's just really kind of reassuring when we're on the same bike. If something happens, we could drive a bike somewhere, pull a part off of it, go back and get the other bike, you know, just hypothetically. So it's kind of nice to be on the same bike, and if it gets dark, I get tired, we're going down a trail, it's muddy, and I drop this thing, no big deal. If I drop that 701 in the dark, I may have ruined a $3,000 rally tower and fairing, so I really don't think that's the best bet for a ride like, you know, a ride like this, or a ride like 24-hour race. Unlikely on this DR. The DR's tried and tested. We did hundreds of miles at the 304 Detour last year. Through single track, you know, main road, back road, everything you can think of. Hopping logs, and it's proved its, you know, reliability and capability. So I just feel, you know, relieved to be on it a little bit, more reassured.